Alright, guys, as I called it, as I said, Star Citizen has gone live on the very last day I called it, actually, to be honest, but yeah, still, I made it. Woohoo! Star Citizen Alpha 3.23.0 is live, and yes, it has a whole bunch of stuff in it. So we're probably going to skim through this pretty fast. New character customizer, local, new inclusion of major points of interest, distribution centers, AI, overhaul of major intelligent AI ship combat, new fauna, Copian and the Marok, gameplay, new Mobigar, star map, FPS map, system rework, EVA tier 2, updated player interaction experiences, including visor and lens, new personal interaction inner thought system, helmet equipment and removal, additional new player experiences, cities, and more. New FPS screen, loot screen, physicalized shopping UI, reloading improvements with ammo repooling, and much more. Dynamic crosshair, combat helmet experiences, and a new reputation-based hostility. God damn, and people were saying this was going to be a small patch. Weapons and items, standalone salvage tool, balance pass, allow FPS salvage, armistice zone, cure life medical gun polish. Ship and vehicles, new vehicle, the Mirai Pulse and the Pulse XL, added many existing ships in game ship shops, Freelancer series component upgrades or updates. So yeah, there was a whole bunch of ships that have been added now to the actual ship kiosks that you can now buy in game that were just recently only purchasable by the actual real world money. So they have updated those shops. Vulcan tech, obviously the has been added into this thing, so you can switch between DirectX 11 and Vulcan. If you run into major issues, you might want to swap back to DirectX. If the game crashes on launch after switching to Vulcan, you can reset this by deleting the shaded folder in the Star Citizen folder. I know someone was asking about that in the testing group the other night, but yeah. New tech replication layer split and server crash recovery, the new Vulcan render, the image upscaling with DLSS, FSR, and CIGTSR. Barometric clouds, visual and performance, new tech water simulation and rendering, and they've added the Tobii Eye Tracker accelerated view. Vehicle combat and experience. There is a vast majority of major IFCS change. Master modes and mode operators are added. Persistent ship settings, which I think is your actual screens and what menus are where. Precision targeting, pip changes, gimbal mode changes, ESP, aim assist, weapon tuning, sub tuning, and much more. FPS combat overhaul, weapons, movement, and tech. FPS control, key binding updates, new scope, sights, and weapon attachments, major weapons, and FPS combat balances. In Arena Commander, they've changed the custom layouts to refer to private matches, streaming tech enabled in Arena Commander, new engineering resources, added many new races to map AC, many systems and balances updates. Now, there are some known issues. Right, so Grim Hex locations, player corpses will not despawn at Grim Hex. So we need a corpse grinder, COG. Your locations, bunker elevators do not return up when called. That could be a problem. AI females, there's no female social AI present at Lawville. That's alright, Lawville's always been a bit of a sausage fest. The ASOP terminals for ground vehicles at Lawville gates get stuck in infinite loading screens. The misaligned HUD markers with ultra-wide or TSR graphics upscaling enabled. Using the med ping causes you to drop your weapon. Elevators, internal transit elevators show up when called but the doors remain closed, no carriage. The rock mining laser not activating. Transit will intermittently desync of course. Ship warning alert text is very small and can be difficult to read. Can't repair, refuel, restock at pyro jump points. Security checkpoint elevator via area is missing collision. Security checkpoint elevator Viz area is missing collision. Okay. Interesting what that is. Objects can be soft locked by player leaving bed before the objective record has been updated. Backpacking reloading, weapons reloading, invisible magazines when reloading from backpack. EMP, unable to activate EMP. QT, effects will break the HUD UI. So QT effects are breaking the HUD UI. Okay. Power requirements, error message, workaround, press the power button a second time. Friendlies showing up as enemies, and low gravity can launch players far above the track when hitting bumps or hills. So also one thing they did not mention here, and that I do know, once again I've said it a few times in the previous patch, you cannot store your ship with your containers still in the back because the containers will disappear. At least that's how it was in the PTU. I'm still downloading the very new version of the PU. Every time there's a major update, I go through, I delete the PU, and I just reinstall it from fresh. I'm at the process of doing that at the moment. I don't know if that's still the case with this. Someone can let us know in comments if it does. But yes, in the PTU, if you stored your ship with those storage containers in the back, those storage containers would disappear along with, I believe, the stuff that's in them. So do keep that in mind. So people have gone through and yeah, I've mentioned a few other things here as well. But yeah. But guys, like, obviously this patch is absolutely huge. Anybody that was saying, you know, that this is going to be, they've gutted this patch, suck it. Because you are so wrong. The only thing that did not make this patch that was originally promised in 3.23 was actually the elevators in the cargo system, which I believe is coming in the 0.1 patch. Now, we do have some major news regarding 4.0 and when that is likely to happen. However, Ferrets is making very, very happy ferret noises, and we're going to hold off on releasing that info until later today because I might have a suicidal ferret if I did. But yeah, he wants to be on the video on that, and I presume John will probably jump in as well. But guys, yes, we do know when 4.0 is coming. We do know when the Polaris is coming. We do have that info. It will be dropping this afternoon for you, hopefully, if I manage to get home, because I am supposed to be working today, so it's going to be constantly going in and out, I presume. It's going to be a bad day for work. Apart from that, guys, let us know what your thoughts are in that comment section below. What are your thoughts on the 3.23 patch? Are you happy? Are you excited? Apart from that, guys, have a great night. Enjoy yourselves. We'll see you in the verse.